Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Priscilla Edobo, and please, if you've not liked, please do that. Like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I want to know your comments, I want to know your views. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about multitasking. Yes, multitasking. This topic actually came up few days ago, and I started doing some research about it, and I also have some experience about it, so I would like to share and I want us to discuss about it. Okay, now multitasking is simply a situation or a process whereby a person executes more than one task at the same time, meaning a situation whereby a person deals with more than one task at the same time. Maybe you want to beat a target, you want to achieve a particular desire or so on. You understand? So especially as women, God has given us that grace to actually multitask. I for one, I do it a lot. I used to do it a lot, even at home, combining my career, the children, house chores together. I might want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 choices or tasks at the same time. This process is actually bad. It's very hazardous. I've had a lot of experience, and I have come to the conclusion of reducing my tasks to at least, at most, 2. If I should do any task at all, it should be at most 2. I can manage that, and you'll be able to manage it effectively. So please, I want to advise our mothers, wives, please try as much as you can to beat down on your task. Try as much as you can to reduce it to at most 2 tasks at a time. If fine, you can even do just one, after that you do the other one, but if you must multitask, make sure it's just 2 and you're able to do it effectively. I've discovered that when you multitask, you might not be able to achieve that particular goal effectively. You might even make mistake, you might even commit blunder. It can even be very hazardous. So please, I would like to share an experience with you as a mother. There was a day I was cooking, I was making egusi soup in the house. Then I've not had an assistant, a help to actually assist me in the house. Then I had my last baby. There were 3 children already with me. So I was making egusi soup. I normally match the melon, that's the egusi, with onions before adding it to the boiling pot with sauce and all that. So as I was doing that, I was matching the onions with the melon. Then my baby woke up, he was crying, so I just dropped that. The food was still in fire. I quickly ran to his room, and I brought him out, and I knew he was crying. He was really hungry because he has been sleeping for a long time. So what I did was, I just carried him, went to the kitchen. He was to eat pap, so I took the flax and turned it inside the bowl of the melon. I didn't even know I turned it. I just turned it into the bowl of the melon plate with the onions. I just turned the flax, and I was turning. I didn't even know that I had even done anything wrong. So it was when I now took his spoon, I wanted to start stirring the pap. I discovered that, oh, it's even the melon soup that I turned, the melon plate that I turned the pap into. So I had to remove it away from the plate. Fine, we couldn't even use the pap anymore, but I was able to use the melon at least, although some parts of the pap was added to the melon, but I was able to use it. But after, so I just have to switch off the stove, and I had to concentrate on feeding my baby. So I now took another plate and turn it, make sure, prepare his food, and I fed him before I now went to the kitchen and continued cooking. So what am I trying to say? is that a lot of us as women, we do it a lot. You might be cooking, you are washing, maybe in the washing machine, you are feeding your baby, you drop your baby, you want to go and check what is in the fire, you come back, maybe you discover that the washing machine it has finished washing, maybe the time it has gone off, you want to go and check or add to the time. You see us doing a lot of things at the same time. We want to achieve these 3 goals, these 3 tasks at the same time. Okay, let's go back to our career, even in the office too. You want to do 1, 2, 3 tasks at the same time. This is really, really bad. Please, let's try as much as we can to reduce our tasks. Let's try as much as we can to reduce our multitasking habits. If we must multitask, it should be at most 2. Like, let's go back to the house chores. Now, if you must multitask in the house, make sure it's around the area you are working. For example, if you are cooking in the kitchen, if you must multitask, let it be around that area. For example, you are cooking, you might want to wash the dishes. So you know that you are checking what's in the fire. You might want to wash the dishes, you might want to clean the tables, you might want to clean the floor in the kitchen. Or you can go further to the dining area. You understand? Or fine, you can even be cooking while you are feeding your baby close to the dining area. Then you can check on what's in the fire. Most of us, most women, have heard stories. They might even forget that. I will even forget that there's something in the fire. It's not as if you slept off. You are doing a lot of things. There are a lot of things in your head. So please, let's try and multitask. I heard there was a time I discussed about this topic in a platform, and a lady shared her experience with me. She was cooking in the kitchen. Her baby was with her. She was taking care of the baby. Then her husband came in. She wanted to bathe her baby. Then her husband came in from work. She wanted to bathe her baby. Food was on the fire. She just finished boiling water, and her husband just came in. So she needed to bathe her baby. Food was in the fire, and she needed to serve her husband food. You understand? So she felt that I do all these things at the same time. I could serve my husband food while he's eating. I'll be bathing my baby. Food will be in the fire. And at the end of the day, while she was carrying, after serving the husband food, while as she was carrying the hot water, the kettle, the thing poured on. She was rushing. The thing poured on the baby's body. Up till now, the baby is fine now, but the scars are still there. Anytime she sees the scars on the baby, it didn't just go like that. It was the food that she was trying to hurry up to actually serve her husband. The husband did not eat it that day. They had to rush the baby to the hospital. Up till now, the scars are there, and she anytime she sees that scar, she was like, I wish she knew. She should have just gone. I wish she knew. She should have just gone ahead to bathe the baby. Then after that, she will serve her husband. You understand? She would have done things one after the other. Anytime she sees the baby, she sees the scars, she always regrets all her actions and what she would have done right or not. You understand? Although I personally have my own experience. What the experience I give now is even a funny one. You understand? May God help us that we don't have bitter experiences. Okay? So, but please, now that you know, try and reduce your multitasking habits. It's not as if you are lazy. It's not as if you cannot achieve a lot. God has given us, as women, given us that power, that grace to actually do a lot of things. But please, let's not take it for granted. Let's try as much as we can to do it bit by bit, little by little, so that at least you can achieve at least a particular task. You can do it effectively, then you can go ahead to another one, do that also effectively. Okay? So please, women, wives, even not to those, if you are a man watching this video, you can also apply this to your life as well. Please, and please, let's try and reduce our multitasking habits, and I pray the Lord will help us in Jesus' precious name. Please subscribe to this channel and let me know your views. Thank you. Bye.